Do you know what the marvelous, powerful thing about love is? It disregards all boundaries. It trespasses all the boundaries that we've got set up. It doesn't care about middle class, upper class, poverty. No matter what class we are, love is blind. It doesn't care about that. You know, I believe in a higher power up above. And I believe that that power is trying to get you and me to a place, to finally get us to a place where a tuxedo can wrap his arm around a pair of overalls and not even think twice about it. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you a hit song from back in November 1966 from Johnny Rivers, and it's called The Poor Side of Town.
How can you tell me how much you missed me? When the last time I saw you, you wouldn't even kiss me. That rich guy you've been seeing must have put you down. So welcome back, baby, to the poor side of town. To him you were nothing but a little plaything, not much more than an overnight fling. To me you were the greatest thing this boy had ever found. And girl, it's hard to find nice things on the poor side of town. I can't blame you for trying. I'm trying to make it too. I've got one little hang up, baby. I just can't make it without you. So tell me, are you gonna stay now? Will you stand by me, girl, all the way now? With you by my side, they can't keep us down. Together we can make it, baby, from the poor side of town.
You know what? I have not been to an occasion in years and years and years where people slow danced. Slow dancing like this is like a forgotten art. I mean, it's, we've got the clubs today, and, well, everything's kind of on hold because of the pandemic, but, the strobe lights, the disco, fast music, and kind of environment, a lot of drinking, and just I personally have a club close to where I reside, and I've lived here for almost 10 years and never set foot in that place, simply because I have a daughter who I'm raising on my own, and I was raised a certain way myself, to where I'm just not I'm not a party kind of guy, but this right here, slow dancing, with your partner, a romantic slow dance, is so much more fulfilling at the end of the night, than just getting drunk after partying, and the next morning you got a hangover, and you got your head over the toilet, and people consider that fun. People consider that having a good time. It's astounding to me.
Oh, with you by my side, this world can't keep us down. Together we can make it, baby, from the poor side of town. Do do do, why should we do it? Do do do, why should we do it?
The dress, notice that? Their apparel, their dress. Men were wearing suits, and the women were wearing, long gowns, or dresses, or skirts, or whatever. A lot different than today in some of the dance clubs that you walk into. I think they came in there forgetting to put clothes on. So much of a contrast than the way it used to be. Listen, I'll never forget the time that I visited West Palm Beach. You talk about an interesting layout of a town. I was on one side, real ritzy, elaborate. The filthy rich lived on that one side of town, and we were touring around residential areas, and just multi-millionaires. Their properties, you wouldn't believe. You couldn't find a leaf on the ground. You couldn't find a twig. And they didn't need fences around their properties. It was all hedged up with shrubbery, perfectly trimmed. It looked like architectural. It looked sculpted. I mean, everything was level. The landscaping was just unbelievable. And then as we were going by in the bus, just touring, the lady, obviously, that lived there, she came out of her home with her little poodle dog. And I'm going to tell you something, folks. That little poodle dog had clothes on. And that little poodle dog was more groomed than me. And I'm a human. But then the bus went over the bridge. And when it went over the bridge, we were now entering into a different kind of area. It was like the projects. And I thought to myself, wow, that bridge to me represents something deeper. See, we need to bridge the gap between our fellow man and fellow woman. Not a bridge to separate us, but a bridge to bring us together. We need to bridge the gap. And you know what will do that? Love. Thanks so much for watching, and thank you for this request.